Aliko Dangote Alleges Sabotage by powerful Cabals. Still threatening $20 billion refinery project Lagos, Nigeria, Africa's richest man and industrial titan, Aliko Dangote, has made fresh revelations about the ongoing challenges facing his $20 billion oil refinery project in Lagos, stating that powerful vested interests, referred to as cabals, are still working relentlessly to derail the landmark initiative. Speaking candidly at an investor forum in Lagos on Friday, Dangote reiterated that while significant progress has been made in getting the massive refinery off the ground, the battle for its full operational stability is far from over. The billionaire businessman, known for his resilience and industrial ambition, made it clear that influential groups with entrenched economic interests are actively resisting the success of the 650,000 barrels per day Dangote Refinery, the largest single-train refinery in the world. Entrenched interests versus industrial revolution. According to Semaphore, an international news platform that covered the event, Dangote emphasized that the resistance is being spearheaded by individuals and entities who have profited immensely for years from Nigeria's corruption-ridden, subsidy-based fuel import system. These actors, he said, now view the refinery as a threat to their business empires and influence over the petroleum importation cartel. These are people who, for a very, very long time, made a lot of money from fuel imports under the subsidy regime, Dangote was quoted as saying. They are fighting tooth and nail to ensure the refinery doesn't run smoothly. The billionaire explained that these groups have not only opposed the refinery's operations, but also allegedly funded public and political resistance to President Bola Tinubu's recent economic reforms, particularly the removal of the long-standing Petrol subsidy, which had drained Nigeria's public finances for years while enriching a few. Petrol subsidy, a deeply entrenched system, the Nigerian government's subsidy regime on petrol, which kept fuel prices artificially low for decades, was formally dismantled in 2023 under President Tinubu's administration. While the removal was widely praised by global economists, it provoked domestic backlash due to the immediate spike in living costs and fuel prices across the nation. Dangote noted that these cabals are leveraging this public discomfort to undermine both the federal government and his refinery, which is poised to disrupt their business model by drastically reducing and potentially eliminating the need for fuel imports into Nigeria. The refinery, Nigeria's beacon of hope, situated in Lekki. Free trade zone, the Dangote Refinery is viewed as a cornerstone for Nigeria's economic revival. With the capacity to refine 650,000 barrels of crude oil per day, the facility is expected to meet 100% of Nigeria's domestic fuel needs and export surplus refined products to international markets. Beyond refining fuel, the project includes facilities for petrochemicals, fertilizer production, and gas processing, representing a monumental effort to transform Nigeria from a raw resource exporter into an industrial hub. Despite the immense promise, the project has faced delays funding, hurdles, and, according to Dangote, deliberate sabotage from parties with high-level influence. A lifelong fighter, Dangote remains. Undeterred, in his remarks, Dangote expressed unwavering determination in the face of adversity. We're fighting, and the fight is not yet finished, he said, but I have been fighting all my life, and I am ready. I am 100% sure I will win at the end of the day. His statement drew applause from attendees, many of whom acknowledged the monumental risk and effort required to execute such an ambitious project in a complex business environment like Nigeria's. Geopolitical context, Trump's tariff escalation adds pressure. Dangote's concerns come against a backdrop of rising global uncertainty in the energy and trade sectors. Just days ago, U.S. President Donald Trump threatened 100% tariffs on foreign films, and there are growing fears that similar protectionist measures could be extended to energy-related products and services. This uncertainty has pushed countries like Nigeria to reconsider their strategic energy reserves and production autonomy. According to government sources, plans are underway to increase Nigeria's fuel storage capacity, creating a safety buffer in case of supply disruptions linked to global trade tensions or domestic instability. The successful operation of the Dangote Refinery is central to these national objectives, making the reported sabotage efforts not just a threat to a business enterprise, but a potential national security concern. public reaction and economic stakes, public and investor reactions to Dangote's remarks have been mixed. While many view him as a symbol of hope for industrial transformation in Nigeria, others are urging the federal government to investigate and expose the so-called Cabals, sabotaging a project that could save billions in foreign exchange, create jobs, and stabilize fuel prices. Economic analysts believe that if fully operational, the refinery could save Nigeria as much as $10 billion annually in import costs and generate up to $5 billion in exports. It would also exert downward pressure on pump prices and improve availability, helping to stabilize Nigeria's often volatile energy market. A crucial crossroads. Aliko Dangote's latest comments underscore the fragile yet pivotal moment facing Nigeria's energy sector. As the country seeks to diversify its economy and become self-sufficient in refined petroleum products, the stakes surrounding the Dangote Refinery couldn't be higher. Whether the nation can overcome internal sabotage, global headwinds, and decades of structural inefficiency will determine not just the fate of one man's industrial dream, but potentially the trajectory of Nigeria's entire economic future.